Nigga, fuck that gin and juice. I'm fucking with Hennessy. Just pour me the Hennessy. Dark shit. That's right. They wanna know my role model. It's in the brown bottle. Hennessy.
You are now tuned in to Top Shelf Radio, the voice of the underground.
What's good, people? Another Tuesday night. Welcome to Top Shelf Radio. I am your host, Henny Hen. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. Shout out to my DJs in the building, man. DJ Russ Ruthless, DJ Eddie Z. Shout out to all the other people on the network, too. The sponsors, man, Connected, Rags, Tactical Patience, Blue Lamp, C. Barnaby Media, VSOP Attire, Breaking Green. There's so many of them now. Who all is on there. But, man, shout out to y'all. Definitely, for you know, getting behind the show and in whatever way that you have, you know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate y'all. Good week, man. We was supposed to have, you know, Lavish D up in here tonight, but due to unfortunate circumstances, he ain't able to be here exactly. So, hopefully, you know, his sentence isn't a long one. He don't go back in there for some years again, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know all the details, but I know that, you know, it permitted him from being here tonight, so hopefully, we could reschedule that interview once he gets up out of there. But we got Blap in the building, you know what I'm saying? And that's who we're going to be talking to tonight. Got some music from him. We're going to talk to him, too. And tonight is The Scene. Right after the Top Shelf Radio. We got the show at the Blue Lamp. Ali Fats is on the bill. Robin Reyes and Extra Credits is on the bill. Full Circle ENT is on the bill. Forever Young JP. We got QB and TK Stay Rockin' coming in there to come rock a set real quick. Mr. G is on the bill. It's going to be a dope show. So if you ain't got nothing going on after we get done after this show, you know what I'm saying, you can come out and join us. And it's going to be a dope show. And what else we got going on this week? Tomorrow is the Kung Fu Vampire and Locksmith show at the Blue Lamp. And so I'm going to try to make it out to that. It's going to be a dope show. Also this week, what else we got going on? On Friday, Jay Stalin is at the Boardwalk. On Saturday, we got it's California Vibes. That's at Shine, and that's got Kennedy Rose and the homie Sparks Across Darkness. Shout out to Sparks Across Darkness, man. We just did a show up at the Blue Lamp the other night, and it was dope, man. Real good times, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Celebrated his birthday, and dope showcase. So shout out to Sparks, man, and go check him out. Or you can come check me out. Me and OJ the Joke Man gonna be out in Dixon at the Buckhorn Saturday night, and we got a show going on there, so y'all can come out there, man. It's gonna be dope. And then Sunday is, what is it? Tacos, tamales, and something else to start with a T. Touchdowns. There we go. Touchdowns, tacos, and tamales. That is at Cesar Chavez Park. Baby Bash is gonna be there, so it's gonna be a dope show out there. I might have to go get me some tacos and tamales. I don't know about no touchdowns, but definitely might want to check that out. And then Skipper the Flip is at the Blue Lamp on the 13th, I believe. Yeah. And then we got the Live and Direct show next month, October 26th. You wanna speak on that a little bit, sis? Shout out to Tati.
Hey, BC in the building. All right, so Live and Direct will be back officially October 26th at the Blue Lamp. It will be the last one of the year. We are completely booked, so just be ready for that. We have Messiah headlining. We have Zelly headlining. We have TK coming to kill shit. QB's rocking. Hennessy's hosting. A whole bunch of dope local openers coming through. And it is our official Halloween party for October, so come through and slide with us. It's going to be dope.
So October 26th, mark that in your calendar. That's going down. Also, the Top Shelf Radio Showcase is September 30th. I got Slap Season Veterans who was here last week. They on the bill. I got Charlie Muscle on the bill. TK Stay Rockin' is on the bill. Snatch and Guap is on the bill. Bear Gang is on the bill. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a dope show out in Davis. It's free. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got nothing planned for September 30th, I would definitely recommend you come out to Davis and rock with us. You ain't got to pay not a red cent. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a real dope showcase, so y'all should come check that out. That's pretty much all I got for y'all right now. We're going to go ahead and get into this music. And we got another another song for the Keep It in Rotation segment this week. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see who wins. Last week we had Tom McDonald, so we're going to see who he up against and see how he do against it. But we're going to go ahead and start it off with Lavish D since he couldn't be here, man. This is, to my knowledge, the most recent track that he's dropped. You know what I'm saying? It's called Mob Ties. So we're going to go ahead and slap that. And when we come back, we're going to get into this Keep It in Rotation. Oh, and I got some guest list slots for the show tonight. If you want to come out to the show, man, you can call that number, 916-826-5895. You call in, man. I got you. I'll put you on the guest list. And, yeah, y'all keep it locked.
Yeah. 30 gang, speed up a little bit. Yellow tape. Yeah, here we go.
I like this.
3 years later, bitch, I'm back on the playground. Strapped with these packs, sending hoes on the Greyhound. Snakes in the grass, wanna know where I stay now. Pussy ass niggas ain't got shit to say now. Hoes in the bins, man, I call them my PayPal. They starting to figure out these rap niggas gay now. I'm playing niggas out, I don't think they wanna play now. Drum on the Draco, filled up with K rounds. That big chain on your neck, boy, take it off. You got a loud mouth, I'ma break it off. You better get naked, hoe, take it off. Yellow tape gang, get your block, then tape it off. Riding with this fully in the stash spot. I just broke a faggot for a cash knot. Yo nigga cheerlead, need a mascot. Pull up on his low, bullet holes, rip his rag top. I'm being locked in, I got mob ties. Presidential foreign with the frog guys. A nigga play with me, that's a homicide. All I wanna do is make his mama cry. I'm being locked in, I got mob ties. Presidential foreign with the frog guys. A nigga play with me, that's a homicide. All I wanna do is make his mama cry. Yo, that's a whole lot of gang shit. You want a whole lot of lame shit. That nigga you in love with, he ain't shit. Yellow tape gang, everybody on the same shit. Bankroll, nigga, that's my lil' bro. Demolition told me what's the name of real hoe. Niggas say they getting money, but they still broke. I lost everything, I got it back, bitch, I still go. I been having money that ain't new to me. The bitch stayed down cause she true to me. These rap niggas telling hoes what they gon' do to me. Only time I see them when I look at the computer screen. I ain't worried about them type of niggas. I really do a murder on them type of niggas. I ain't picking up the phone trying to call a nigga. Ask about me, I'm a boy, I dog a nigga. All that prison time show me how to play a nigga. Bitch, I'm from the 30s, I don't play with niggas. Click, click, boom, how I spray a nigga. I save my bitch before I save a nigga. I'm in the club with 100 killers. No bodyguards, just 100 drillers. You know he got a body if he running with us. If you don't got a body, you ain't coming with us. Suckers call my phone, said they see me lacking. I got a fully in the car, nigga, let's get it bracking. And the goons right behind me, we just in traffic. Chopper bullets get to flipping, nigga, gymnastics. I'm running up the money, bitch, you running past it. I'm sizing niggas up through these Louis glasses. You can't get your bitch back, so stop asking. I'm trying to blow a bag on these drop ass tight. I'm being locked in, I got mob ties. Presidential foreign with the frog guys. A nigga play with me, that's a homicide. All I wanna do is make his mama cry. I'm being locked in, I got mob ties. Presidential foreign with the frog guys. A nigga play with me, that's a homicide. All I wanna do is make his mama cry.
Top Shelf Radio, Lavish D, Mob Ties is the name of the song, man. I know, shit, he got a project. Is the 3 years later project out? Okay. Yeah. That is out. Go ahead and grab that, man, if you ain't got it already. We're going to go ahead and get into this Keep It in Rotation segment. Last week we had a dude named Tom McDonald. He won, and the name of the song is Dear Rapper, so we're going to go ahead and play that. Oh, we have a phone call. Top Shelf Radio.
What up, G? TK?
What's up, TK?
Squad.
Shit, I'm trying to get
You trying to get some guest lists?
trying to get somebody on the guest list.
I got you.
I need okay, cool. Her name is Victoria. Victoria Ewing. EWING.
Okay. I try to remember that.
I got it.
But if not, then I'll come to the door. Just tell somebody to come get me. It's good. All right.
For sure. Good luck, dog.
For sure. Let them know who you rocking with.
Oh yeah, come on now. You know it's Top Shelf Radio.
Say
you know.
that. That's right. I'll see you in a little while.
All right, most definitely.
All right. There you go. 2 guest list slots. I got 2 more, man. I'm going to give away. Y'all want to win, man? 916-826-5895. All you got to do is hit that line, and you in the door. We're going to go ahead and play this. Keep it in rotation, man. Like I said, Tom McDonald won last week. The song is called Dear Rappers. We're going to play that. And then after that, we're going to play this other song. We're going to see how y'all feel about it. And whatever one y'all feeling more, we playing again. So go ahead and spin that, DJ.
Man, it's easy for these rappers who have it all. Talk about the days when they used to be sad. I guess I can't relate to being famous and wealthy. I'm 28 and still praying for the day I have a chance. Maybe y'all can help me out though. I'm just trying to take care of my household. I don't even want to make my mouth go. I just want to win before the system that I'm in gets a hold of me again and starts to squeeze under my chin until I'm out cold. Dear rappers, can you help me? I'll even take a selfie with your album that I bought. I got every single CD that you ever fucking dropped. I spent everything I had and I never had a lot. Oh my god, what a mess. Your words help me deal with the stress. Used to contemplate my suicide the nights I was depressed. Used to pop you in a boombox and sit up on my desk. Listen to your music till I felt it in my chest. But these days it's like you don't have nothing left. Your music feels kinda like you're trying to write a check. Everything is digital, I mean no disrespect, but I'm paying even more and you give me even less. What the fuck? You taught me to think, you taught me to grow, you taught me the things to survive on my own. But now you teach me to drink, you teach me to smoke, you teach me to think. Every woman's a hoe. I don't want your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art. No, no, no. Yeah. Just a drug addict on TV. I can't hear another fucking song about abusing medication that I had to take just to stay alive. There's more important shit than what you wear and where you live and who you fucking, what you drink and what you spend and what you drive. Rappers full of bullshit. Rappers just a marketing vehicle for the product that the man wants you to buy. Rap about a full clip. Rappers just promoting different liquors and varieties of ways that you could die. Yeah. Dear rappers, can you help me? Are you almost out of alcohol to sell me? Tell me, cause drinking every night can be the way to getting wealthy. If I'm really being honest, all this shit is overwhelming. I need someone to look up to. You're living in a country that elected Donald Trump. You're living in a country where police are killing people every day, and all you wanna talk about is doing drugs. You've been blinded by the money, you've been blinded by the cars, you've been blinded by the women. Don't know who the fuck you are. Thought I knew you when I spent $100 on a ticket to your show, and now I feel like you stole my fucking money and I'm broke. Man, you taught us how to rap, and you taught us how to dress, and you taught us how to act if we wanted to impress. Now you're teaching me to live like I know you never would. What you're preaching to these kids is keeping them inside the hood. Your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art. No, no, no.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I don't want your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Top Shelf Radio. The name of that song is Dear Rappers by Tom McDonald. That's the first song in the Keep It in Rotation segment. This week we got a new competitor, Demise and Rick One. The name of the song is Cali Stomp. And we're going to go ahead and spin that. And when we done with that, man, y'all let me know what song y'all was feeling more. Go ahead.
Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. The anthem right here, the anthem right here. Northern Cali stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. Northern Cal stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up.
That's where I reside. Chalk out white lines underground and in my ride. Toast to the side, cause I don't know when it's over. I get tossed into the life of a soldier. Goddamn, this is golden. You can get folded. Potent lyrical soul, I'ma keep this thing going. Stand up California, North is where I'm from, let me throw it. Rep where you're from, got it tatted up in bold print.
Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. The anthem right here, the anthem right here. Northern Cali stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. Northern Cal stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. Welcome to the west side, the west coast. Sunshine beaches, bitches the most. We come from Northern Cali, but it's all good. Y'all already know that the state is all hood. Represent the bay, you represent your turf. With this music thing, man, I put in all the work. So whatever you sippin', hold it in the sky. This the Cali star, bump this shit. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. shit, it's the anthem right here. The anthem right here, the anthem right here. Northern Cali stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. Northern Cal stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. What? Now everybody stand up. What? Now everybody stand up. Yeah. Now everybody stand up. What? Now everybody stand up. Yeah. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. Listen to this shit, this anthem right here. The anthem right here, the anthem right here. Northern Cali stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. Northern Cal stand up, SoCal stand up. East side, west side, everybody stand up. What?
Hey, Top Shelf Radio. That was Demise and Rick One. The name of that song is Cali Stomp. Right before that, we had Tom McDonald with Dear Rappers. So, I'm going to need y'all to vote. You know what I'm saying? What y'all feel? Which one y'all feeling more? We're going to definitely talk to everybody in the building. But I seen one vote for Dear Rappers already. What else we got going on here? Right here, stand up. Is that a vote right there? I think that's a vote. One for Cali Stomp. Let's talk to DJ Russ Ruthless about it.
I like Cali Stomp. I like the vibe. I like the feel of it. Definitely dope. Definitely slaps. I'm gonna give it up to Dear Rappers, Tom McDonald, because I feel like it's a song that everyone should be listening to across the board, mainstream, underground. I feel like that Dear Rappers is a dope message, so I'm finna.
Bam, 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 bam. All right, that's two. That's another one right here for Dear Rappers too. That's three. Sis. Cali Stomp? Yeah? Okay. So what we got? We got 3 and 3? Yeah. There's 2 more for Cali Stomp. That's 5 and 3. 6 for Cali Stomp. Eddie! Did you hear that? Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. That's 7. 7 for Cali Stomp.
Okay.
Oh boy. There it go. Unless I see a whole bunch of Dear Rappers come across. 8 for Cali Stomp. There it is. I think the decision is pretty unanimous. We're gonna go ahead and say that Demise and Rick One, Cali Stomp. We're gonna go ahead and keep that in rotation. So you will hear that song again next week up against a new challenger, and we're gonna see which one win next week. So shout out to Demise, man. I see you tuned in, and your boy Rick Uno. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did that dope song, and it won. So you definitely gonna hear it again next week. Gonna keep it in rotation, and we're gonna see how it do. So yeah, shout out to y'all. We're gonna get back into this music, man. We got the homie Mike Thee and Fasholi. The name of the song is I've Been On, and I got one more track from the Good Old Boys, and then we're gonna get Blapping here. We're gonna talk to him. So y'all keep it locked.
This is that one that you drink to. Pardon my friends, that bitch you with. Think she the shit. Maybe she is. Just 4 shots in. Back to my crib. That's where we'll end up. Is you with it? Your friend is feeling the same feeling that I'm feeling. Your friend is on me, yes she want me, really want me. I'm no one. Back-to-back shots of the hand, got me feeling on your friend right now. I'm no one. You can tell I've been on. You can tell I've been on. And I've been on. And you the one that I came with, but your friend straight slated. I've been on. You can tell I've been on. You can tell I've been on. I sense a distraction. I'm checking directions. I'm for this hand, throwing that ass back. I know I can have that, but I want your friend. Why'd you bring this girl? Cause if I get the opportunity, I'm gon' take it. Shouldn't have run this girl. How I really want you to the sweetest place. Your friend is feeling the same feeling that I'm feeling. Your friend is on me, yes she want me, really want me. I know one. Back-to-back shots of the hand got me feeling on your friend right now. I've been on one. You can tell I've been on. You can tell I've been on. And I've been on one. And you the one that I came with, but your friends straight slated. I've been on one. You can tell I've been on. You can tell I've been on. And I've been on one.
Top Chef Radio, we're gonna go ahead and keep it going, man. We got one more. We got a track from the good old boys. It's called 86th. We're gonna play that. And we got Blap in the building, man. We're gonna talk to this man and see what all he got going on right after this track.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Walk up in the club, we got one on the loose. Me plus the Jackie was a ton of abuse. I didn't like his lip, gave him the ones and the twos. I got faith in my swing like a nun on the noose. Now the bartender's pissed cause I barf and I piss. And I don't even go outside before I spark my spliff. I walk past the bouncer and he starts to shift. Now I know exactly where I'm parking my fist. 20 shots later, I'm too wasted to think. The owner's hella pissed, she can't be making my drinks. She got a couple bounces, but they shaking in sync. And I can see the fear watching behave when I blink. I can't help it, I'm addicted to fast life. Mind hella cloudy when I'm thinking about last night. Probably should have taken that last hit of that hash pipe. Shit, I was probably 86 from my past life.
Whoa, I've been kicked out of nicer places than this. And I gotta find myself a new place that won't be missed. They put my picture on the wall and put my name right on that list. Making noise with the good old boys, and now I wound up 86.
No, what happened?
Friday night, we was out on the town. I'm feeling mighty fine, living right in the now. So tell me, bartender, would you pour me around? And she was setting them up, and we was knocking them down. Security's tight, but that don't surprise me. I pull my hat down so they don't recognize me. See, I'm likely to fall out of my seat and get sideways and take the cops on a high speed. All damn week I've been working my butt off. Tonight I'm drinking until I get cut off. The bartender was thick and she was wearing some cutoffs. The security was pissed, my club won't take their cuts off. It's about to jump off, the tension is thick. We getting dirty looks from these old drunk chicks. I asked the bartender for one more beer. She said no, so I threw my bottle at the mirror and said, whoa, I've been kicked out of nicer places than this. And I gotta find myself a new place that won't be missed. They put my picture on the wall and put my name right on that list. Making noise with the good old boys, and now I wound up 86.
We live the fast life, party like it's our last night. We can do this right here or in the street light. I ain't never shot away from a damn fight, and I ain't about to start the day, boy, that's right. I don't come to the bar to start trouble, but nowadays these boys need a muzzle. Trying to get me something home to cuddle, but I'm bound to drink away from needing me a shovel. All the DJs knows that I'm an outlaw. Country boy on the mic without a southern draw. Kick shit, drink hard and like to get it on. Every drink that I take is like a ticking bomb. Tell you what, give me one for the road before you kick my butt out in the cold. Never mind, you can keep that shit. This ain't the first time I've been 86.
Whoa, I've been kicked out of nicer places than this. And I gotta find myself
a new place that won't be missed. They put my picture on the wall and put my name right on that list. Making noise with the good old boys, and now I wound up 86. I'm 86. I never liked this place anyway. It's overpriced. Drinks are watered down. There's always a bunch of scallywags here.
Top Shelf Radio, that was kind of funky. I'm not even finna lie. That was dope. Good old boys, 86th.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, I fucks with that right there.
That
That shit was kind of jamming. We're gonna have to talk to them. We got to get them in here, man. That's somebody I ain't had on the show yet. Good old boys. So we're gonna have to make that happen. But yeah, man. Hopefully y'all enjoying the show so far, man. I got Black to my left.
What's happening? What's going on with the bruh, man? Put this phone down so I can pay attention to what the hell is going on
out
here.
there, man. You know what I'm saying? Not that y'all already ain't, but just to do my part to spread it a little bit further.
Well, check this out, man. The consistency in the street is we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Cats like you and Eddie Z, you know what I'm saying? Giving us a platform to still, you know, put things out and actually get music played out there in a larger platform than handing out some CDs somewhere, trying to throw out some MP3s. So, you know, that's definitely appreciated, you know, just on my behalf. I'm an appreciator, never the hater.
I appreciate your appreciation.
You dig?
That's what's up. For those that don't know you, man, how long you been in this music?
Ooh, about 20, a long time. A long time.
Aight.
A long time. Let's say since my mom pulled me in the studio when I was 4, and we were in this little studio in Detroit. I want to say it was called Hitsville, USA. Yeah, that's the home of Motown. My mom was a backup singer out there, so.
Nice.
One day she pulled me in there, and then I used to sing with her at the house all the time when I was little. And one day it just came out, and I don't know if it ever got kept on any recordings, but I do know there's a recording out there of me and my mother singing in Motown Studios.
That's awesome. You ain't got access to that?
I've talked to my. You think I have it? Come on, bruh. Me and my mom singing? Come on, bruh. No, I have definitely tried to locate that, but the people that were in charge of the studio and their tape vault at that time are not the same people now. So, you know, in business, when you're dealing with tape versus hard drives and CDs, it's a little bit different because you got somebody that's in charge of a vault. And a lot of the Motown stuff didn't really make it if it wasn't remastered or, you know, redone and stuff like that. There was a lot of stuff that got taped over and stuff like that. That's just what happens if you're not really going to use a record. So
yeah.
It never came out on nothing, so I can only imagine that. But I do got a record with my mama now, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's there recently?
Yeah, we did. I want to say we worked on it about a year ago. She gave me the go-ahead not too long ago because she and I, you know, me and my mom, we're like one and the same. So we bump heads all the time like gangbangers, you know what I'm saying? But I love her to death and she loved me. You know, I'm her only kid, even though I got brothers and sisters. But my mom just recently got at me and said, you know, let's finish that record. And it's kind of like what I've been waiting on to finish the whole album.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of cats these days is only putting out singles, but I'm going to put this album out because my mama and my grandmama want it out. So everybody else that ain't doing that can just, you know, on the real, just kiss my ass in that regard.
I would like to hope that the people that are putting out singles are putting out singles from their album. Like I would.
Hey man, you talk to a. I think so too. But you talk to a lot of these people these days, and they think it's like it's just this or it's just that. But you know, it's a trend following game right now. It's not really a game of trendsetters.
Yeah.
It's a game of trend followers. So even when
everybody is putting out singles, I might as well follow that trend.
Right. I ain't putting out no album. I ain't working on an album. It's just about singles right now. I'm like, okay, so you gonna get about 37 singles together, and then people be going like, where can I get your record from?
Right.
And you don't have nothing
go
for
on
them.
iTunes and simply buy each one of them records.
And then I get the other one about, man, people don't buy CDs no more. Are you out your mind? Have you ever driven by Dimples? Any of the places that still sell CDs, like even Target still sells CDs, for crying out loud. Look, people still buy CDs. You got a lot of people like myself that want the CD. I want to open the jacket and be able to read something about the record.
Yeah.
I look for that still. So shout out to all the people that still do that.
But not only that though, the quality of a CD sounds better than your auxiliary cord. Just in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to hear all that bass
You
and
gotta
everything
hope.
that go in there,
You gotta hope that somebody got something to plug that auxiliary cord into.
I'm saying your car might not even come with that type of attachment.
You know.
But see, why? No, that CDs ain't gone yet. I mean, I feel like we are in a time to where they're about to get, kind of put to the side.
It's a shaky ground right now, but there's new ways of being able to get your music out now. You know, I can't necessarily drop what I'm gonna do, but there's definitely a lot of new medium out there for people to be able to put out their music format to the public, especially if they got a fan base. And I will say, you know, the word fan means something. Develop that so people can actually want to go out and get your music. I think that's one of the we need to call that like the sixth element of hip hop is fan development, because that was really what drove us to being able to even have this movement for this long. Is having fans, like people like me that was willing to spend money to go out to shows that was way, way, way away because it was the only time you was gonna see these artists.
Right.
You know, people that was willing to deal with the gang fights at Hughes Stadium when the Fat Boys came to Sacramento type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was raw, you know? And we just in a time now where we gotta either you gotta choose to ride the wave or you gotta choose to cut that mug. But you can't stay on the beach.
Say that.
You can't stay on the beach.
Right. Yeah, no. Do something. Get up and make it happen. And yeah, fans are definitely important.
Yeah, definitely that, man. So, you know.
So it's a little bit about your background. I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know you do a lot.
I've done a couple of things, man. I've done a couple of things in my life, man. My mom brought me out singing when I was young. My dad wanted me to play sports. So literally when in that transition, my mom started me off singing. My dad threw me on the sports field, so there was no singing then. And then, you know, you get into high school and stuff. I did in the little kids choir, the church choirs and stuff like that, and the choirs in middle school and stuff like that. But then when you get into that age where your voice start crackling,
boy,
you don't want to sing nothing.
Right.
You know?
I remember that.
But after that phase, when girls find out you can sing and you in high school, yeah, I hope they got a quad at school, because let's get it on.
Right.
You know, and fathers beware. I got twin boys and both of them sing, and they're killing it right now. After this interview, I'm finna repost the video my son just posted of him singing. It blew my mind. And check this, I don't push them to do nothing. I waited on them to come to me.
I feel like that's important. I mean, I feel like my son might dabble with it later on down the line, but he know it's an option. Let's explore what you want to do first, and then if you want to come over here, it's always a spot for you. But I ain't gonna push that on you.
I left it open to them. They've always known we've had a studio at the house. They've been to the studios that I've owned. They've been to studios that I've worked at with me. Like when we worked on the Brother Lynch Hung record and Tech 9 record, my kids was in the back of the studio. No job playing GarageBand or whatever that guitar. You know, the video game.
Yeah.
They was back there playing that, and then Brother Lynch.
Soaking up game though.
But like, you know, they was able to see certain people in regular life, and to my kids, like, they were so young, I keep them away from certain things, and I think that's important too. But they're so young, they didn't even know who they were sitting next to and who they were around. So they got pictures with cats that, you know, it's like when I show them now and they're like, whoa, like, yeah, man, this was a big deal. But you didn't know that back then, because, you know, I had to keep certain things from my kids. That was one of the things my dad did for me. He had me with him during gangster shit, but he didn't tell me what the hell was going on.
Right. Yeah, you just was there.
Yeah, you know, discretion is key also these days.
Definitely, I agree. So you sing? Do you rap?
I sing. I rap. I have rap. I won't consider myself a rapper. There's a lot of cats out there I think that do rap better than me, so I don't even want to get in their way and call myself a rapper. But I can rap.
I wish some of the rap cats would do that with singing. I'm just gonna say.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm a vocalist, and I wish the same thing.
Come on, man.
You know, I wish the same thing. I have a laugh every now and then off the Ice JJ Fish, but get out the way, bro. You know, and I'm not hating. We all know that it's funny. It's comedy. That's what it's meant for.
But you better not ever in your life take it serious.
Hey,
you know that it's not for you.
If bro, the dude put out a mixtape. Let's get it real. He put out. It's out there. It's out right now.
But the comedy aspect of it, the fact that he's so bad, and I feel like he knows that ain't.
I hope so.
He excels in, and so that's why he put it out there like that, you know. And just because he's made all these videos that have gotten all these views, I feel like people would possibly buy it for a good laugh. But I'm talking about the ones that actually feel like they could sing.
Bro, we've encountered them in the studio. Come on, you've been there before too. I know you have. Man. Been in the studio and be looking at somebody like, why are you doing Can you take one headphone off? Oh, it's off already. Oh wow. Ooh. So yeah, I mean, we've been there before, and I try not to destroy nobody in them situations. I mean, at the same time, I'm a producer too, so I try to help them out, and at least they're there doing something. I want to at least make it productive for them. So I'll give them a note. Can you do this? Try to put the note in the backpack and give them the straps. If that don't work, pull out that trusty dusty auto tune on them and make them sound nowadays.
That's the go-to.
Yeah. But
people is talking in auto tune now. We gotta be singing no
Bruh,
more.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed a lot of times when I hear real singers, cats that actually can sing with auto tune.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a huge Chris Brown fan. It bothers me sometimes when I hear the auto tune on his voice, and I understand what it is. It's part of the culture now. But like, dang, bro, come on, give us some of that old school Chris Brown back, please. Without that, because I don't think these kids is realizing that there's talent that goes behind this. Just because your uncle gave you a laptop and you stole his Pro Tools rig does not mean that you're supposed to be doing this.
No. Not professionally. As a hobby.
But see, no. We gotta say what it is. These days, if a cat got access, he's a professional. He got a studio. He's a rapper. 2 people saw it. That mean he got 30,000 fans, and he finna and his big is gonna be big. He got the belt now. The pants is down way below his ass, and he's real in the streets. But yesterday he was playing soccer. You know him. I know him. I know her. I know a bunch of them. Let's keep it real.
I know, but there are. I mean, I guess a select few that know that it's not really finna go nowhere for them, and they don't get up and be doing those shows, and then they might karaoke bar or something. You know what I'm saying? But they don't put all the energy into it.
You know what's so cold? You could go to some of the karaoke bars and hear some of the coldest vocalists in the city of Sacramento and be like, "You want to record?" Nope. Damn, why not?
Stage
I gotta go deal with this instead of you, please. I got some dollars for you. Can you? Nah, I'm not serious with it. It's just something I do for next to and they're belting out stuff like, how do you do that?
Just because you're good at something doesn't mean that that's what you want to do with your life, though. So,
and that's the truth, man. That's the truth. That is very much the truth.
Like, it's a lot of wasted talent just because people just don't believe in himself, or maybe it was drilled into them, you know what I'm saying, to the point where they don't even want to do it, like on some Joe Jackson shit, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to my little cousin Keely, man. She got the illest crossover still to this day, but you ask her about basketball, she's disgusted. It was just drilled into her too much by my uncle. He thought he was going to get a winner. He didn't get a boy, he got a girl, so he's like, I'm going to put it on her and have her being the rawest one. He didn't listen to her, though. Like, she didn't want it. So she became a softball champion, but the basketball is still in her, but it's not what she wants to do. So I feel that.
I understand. That's what's up.
I'm always scared of that as a father, though, pushing that on the kids.
Yeah, and that's why you don't push it on them. You let them find their own
slide. Here, hey, this door is open back here. If you want to turn the light on, it's cool. What's that, Dad?
Right.
Just turn the light on. You go see on your own.
Right. Yeah.
What's this do? Oh, you want to know? I'll just turn it on. Hit that. Ding. Yeah.
That's what's up. Are your boys looking like this something that they're gonna take seriously?
They haven't called me yet, so I can't answer that one.
Okay.
They might be trying to take it seriously on their own and wait till they got something going on their own to hit me. Yeah. They might want to just do it on their own and be like, look, Pop, I did it without you, and I still have respect and love for them. Those is my kids. I have a daughter that plays viola. She's playing a Kreutz viola. If anybody knows anything about orchestral instruments, that's a Philharmonic level instrument. My daughter's playing that in high school right now. Music is in all of my kids. I got a 15-year-old at the house right now, probably listening to this show, singing his tail off right now, because that's all he does all day long is annoying me with singing. Dad, you ever heard this song? Like, sing it, son, sing it, son, sing it. And in my head, I'd be like, oh my God, take a break, please.
That's what's up, though. Hell yeah. And okay, so you're in a band as well.
Yeah, man. I'm the drummer for the band Mendo Dope, and that story by itself is just a crazy story, because those dudes. It's a crazy story because we were put together by the late great Reek Daddy. If people know who Reek Daddy was or don't know who Reek Daddy is, check your Thiz history, check your Romper Room history. The Reek Daddy was one of them dudes, and he was a real one. Rest in peace to the homie. I used to produce music for him at this studio and stuff, and you know, we had money transaction. We did real business. You know, it wasn't this homie, you my homie, I need free beats, or you my homie, I need free hooks. It was like, I need this from you and I need it now. Here goes some dollars for this. Let me get in the studio right now. Get out the way. And the same thing when I needed something from him, I threw some dollars at him, get a verse from him, get features out, the whole nine. But one day he called me and was like, he kept saying, wait till you see my white boys, blap. My white boys, blap. Not only can they rap, they grow trees. You ever know what a turkey sack is? And at the time, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, a turkey sack? Next thing I know, these dudes show up, and yeah, I found out what a turkey sack was that
the
day.
size of a turkey?
And yeah, it's what you put a turkey in to cook it. That same turkey sack, that exact same one, and it wasn't turkey that it was full of. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't that, and the aroma was amazing. So from that moment, man, we started rocking, and then Reek Daddy just told me to work with them and help develop them, and I was like, I don't need to develop them. They're already developing themselves. It's two brothers, the producer and the vocalist. Like, what they need me for, I went in and gave a little help, and I just shared a couple of ideas, no guidance, a couple of ideas. They took what they wanted, didn't take what they want, and went off on their own. Came back with a record like, Black, can you help me mix this? Sure. Mixed the record for them. They paid me my Joe and went on their business, came back again. Can you master a record? Yeah. You want to sing on this record? Sure, we got this for you. Okay, cool, I'm good. You know, it's always a business transaction. The next thing I know, they was inviting me to family functions. They were showing up at my family functions. You know, when they was in town, they come to the house. You know, when I'm out by the ocean, they was calling me like, yo, we see you out the ocean. Come by the house. Come over here. Like, when a cat invites you by the house, you know how they feel about you.
Definitely.
You know, and now we started to develop, over the time, you start realizing you've been together with cats this long. You know each other.
Yeah.
You know, and then we developed a friendship. And then one day, they were looking for a drummer and asked me, did I know anybody? I put out a couple of phone calls to some of the homies. They wasn't with it. Didn't know who they was. And I was like, you know, I play the drums. Rest is history, man. We about to be one of the headliners of the Boston Freedom Rally, September 16th, in the Boston Commons. If you're on the East Coast, check that out. We got that coming up. I believe, I don't have a date yet, but I believe we got a Sacramento date coming at the Momo Lounge. Thanks to my homies over at ITP. They plugging us with some real good situations right now. The Mendo Dope train is moving, but the coolest thing about it is there's individual artists in the band.
Which is always a good thing.
It's dope, man.
Because I mean, ain't no group situation guaranteed to last forever. So you always got to be like, okay, what's gonna happen?
We've already had that situation with the band already. Yeah, we've already traded. It's just the way that the industry goes. People's mind be in different directions, and then, you know, one day you're together, but, you know, the next day this motivation in this man's house makes them think about this situation differently than you.
Right.
But you not understanding that situation. It's a difference in opinion. It don't have to be a problem. It's just a difference. Go your separate ways. That's what happens. But fortunately for us, man, we've been rocking since 2008.
Okay.
Everybody that's in the band now has been rocking together since 2008, just never together as a band. We've been on the road together now. We done traveled together. We done slept in the same hotels, traveled in the same vehicles, ate out the same plate sometimes. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be able to have this different aspect of the career. But Mendo Dope is definitely something that I'm pushing really, really hard for right now.
Okay.
Because
in addition to your solo
without a doubt, because they I mean, it's the label that I'm signing myself to. I'm a part of the label. I always have been. But now,
what is the label?
Mendo Dope Music.
Okay.
We have our own situation. I mean, our bass player Trevor Lyon, he's a reggae artist. You got the actual Mendo Dope is Bleezy B and Old E, the two brothers. Okay. The Mendo Dope band is when you add all of us. Then you got Johnny the guitarist. He could rock a whole show by itself. And then when you put us together just as the instrumentation with no vocals, it's a totally different animal. So it's like, you know, we have evolutions of what we do, and it's like sometimes we get shows where it might be, you want to open up? Why not?
Right.
How much time you want me to get? You jump in your laptop, pull out a show set, and it's on and cracking.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and then we're
Flash
so
drive with me.
Yeah, you know, and it's so much love. Like, you turn around, they got your backup vocals. My bad. They got your backup vocals. I don't do the vocals on my track. You turning around and you hearing extra vocals, and it's the homies back there catching all your ad libs and everything like that. That's the kind of love it is in that movement. I wish there was more of that in hip hop universally right now.
Definitely.
So,
that's what's up.
Along with that, man, engineering is something that I went to college for. That's what my degree is in, music business and commercial music engineering. I mix, master records, play the drums. I'm a studio drummer, vocalist, vocal trainer, producer, songwriter, singer. Like I said, I used to be a rapper, but I can rap now is all I'm going to say. And first and foremost, my number one job is I'm a dad.
Yeah, say that, Ben.
That's my number one job. You know.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's what I do first. You know, I'll skip a studio day to do some dad business.
Right.
You know, that payment is a whole lot more solid.
Definitely. I'm right behind you, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the most important.
That's the only reason why I rocks with you so tough, bro. I see how you functions with your kids. You know, that says a lot about a man. You know, and for me, I can only be around and even socialize and associate with the kind of people that are like me. My dad used to teach me, you're like the people that you hang around.
Definitely.
I gotta hang around good people or I'm not a good person. You know what I'm saying? And I can definitely say that. That's one thing about you. I know you on a personal level. You a good dude. You function with your kids like, you know, like I wish a lot more of my homies did. And that's not just like my homies. Like, I mean, my homies, like everybody, all y'all my homies, listeners, people watching, people that's going to catch the tweet about this later. Next year, 10 years from now, if you heard this, I'm talking to you too.
I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. That's. I feel like it should be installed in any dude's mind that is a mandatory thing that you have to do. You don't want nobody else raising your kids. You don't, want them to be raised by the streets. Like, you need to be there, active and in tune to everything that they got going on.
Hey, man, it's a struggle in the streets. I keep it all the way real. Some cats is in a situation where they're not able to get a job.
Right.
Life before kids put them in a situation that they chose. You know, we got to keep it real. They chose that, but they're in a situation now where even though they got kids, they can't just necessarily go out there and get a job. And McDonald's ain't taking care of no bills.
Yeah, but you ain't necessarily, I mean, of course you need to be able to financially provide for your kids, but even if you can't, it's still the moral support could be there, you know what I'm saying?
Now, there's no excuse for the total withdrawal ever.
Yeah.
If you, I mean, I ain't never ever in my, I don't even want to go there with it, but like do something.
Right.
You know, walk the kid to school. You and the mama can argue when you get back, but
Right.
walk the kid to school. You know, show up at the house. Ride your bike over there. You ain't got no car. Ride a bus. There's no excuse. You know, there was a situation where at one time my kids was 3,800 miles away from me. We catching planes back and forth.
That's right.
Either them and me, their mom, somebody on an airplane, because that has to be done.
Yeah, I agree. That's what's up. I respect that. Yeah, you wear a whole lot of hats, man. I definitely respect you. I didn't know how extensive it was, but,
Bruh,
man.
I'm also a teacher.
All right.
So I mean, I teach the kids in the school, and then probably my aside from being a father, the most thing that I'm the most prideful about is I'm about to become a mentor in a National Our Kids program that's just now coming back to Sacramento. So we're gonna be in the Del Paso Heights School District, working with those kids. Hopefully, the remainder of Sacramento catches on. And no disrespect or hate to nobody, but this is about African American men helping young African American men become African American men and not end up in prison, but actually choose college and careers and jobs in the direction that's positivity. It's the thing that saved my life. I'm from the streets. I'm a gangbanger. I can't tell nobody no lies about nothing. I've done things that I definitely don't want to come back and haunt me no time. But what I instill in my kids is a different message. I have to rebuild where I've tore down.
Definitely. I respect that. Okay. What do you have out on the airwaves musically?
Man, I withdrew a lot of music because I was going through some label issues that I was dealing with. I was signed to another label. We won't necessarily mention that name or nothing like that. And then I had to do that because I had an opportunity on the table with Strange Music. And that turned into be something that's still to this day being very positive for me and for them. It wasn't a one-sided situation where, they just got the benefit. I also, too, am continuing to benefit off of that, and the relationship is still good.
That happened?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely happened. I still get a regular royalty check from Strange Music. That actually happens. There's really a royalty check that comes from companies if you actually get out there and do work. I know people say you don't get royalties no more. That's not true. If you actually do work and you know how to work and you know what a split sheet is, you still get some royalties, and that's real. And fortunately for me, man, I was educated enough to not slip up, and that situation worked out good. So I had to pull a lot of my music off. And then just, being the community dude that I am, the dad that I am, and the friend to some of my musician friends or my music friends, I've always been more in the support role. So, I got records in vaults that I wish I had released in time. I don't even know if they dated. Nobody's ever heard this material. But I got a new record that I have been working on. A couple of them, actually. It's I'm a Gemini. So I did, yeah. I'm one of those. I was actually born the same day as Tupac.
All right.
One record is an R&B record. The other record is a street record. So you're going to get both sides of me. I grew up singing.
Rap or street R&B?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I actually gave you a little sample of that you got today.
Okay.
One of the joints I got, I sent you. It's not something that people will hear the song and hear the title of the song and think a certain thing about me, but I don't care. Know me before you judge me, but listen to the song. It's saying something totally different than what you would think you would gather from the song. A song called "See Me with Your Baby Mama." Yeah, you hear, like I said, you hear the title, you think something, but that's not necessarily what the meaning is. And I mean, you know, a lot of us got friends and stuff like that that's in situations, and you know, you see that, be like, hey, dude, hey, you know, hey, hold on, calm down. It don't have to be that. It don't have to be that, but if it is that though, we not scared to handle ourselves like men.
Right.
We just don't have to necessarily evaporate each other off the planet in the process.
Say that, man.
You know.
Bam.
Hey, I'm old school with it, man. I'm young Benjamin Buttons. I'm old school with it when it comes to my mindset of you could walk away from a fist fight knowing that you either won or you lost, and you got to take them. Yeah. But that gunshot thing, now the dude that shot is off the street, or he can't be in the hood no more for sure. Yeah. And then the dude that got shot is either in the hospital recovering or dead and gone. Somebody's family is hurt and got to spend a bunch of money, got to do this, that, and the third. And it all comes full circle. Now his homies is coming back to cap a couple of y'all. Right. And it never stopped. We live in that in the city right now.
Yeah, definitely.
We live in that perpetual ugliness in the city. And I mean, I can't say I wasn't and am not still, because of who I am, a part of that. Right. I don't participate in it, but because of what I set in motion years ago along with other people, not to say that I was one of the biggest and the baddest dudes in the world. I will not ever do that. But being a part of something, you are a part of what happened. Right. You know, and for whatever my participational points count up to be, I was a part of something that started way back when, and it's still going on now. And it's ugly, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing my mentoring. It's another reason why I started teaching. I got to help these kids. You know, I'd work with kids in the community for free. You know, I deal with people's kids in the community for free. I get phone calls 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Help me with my son. His daddy's in the pen. He's going crazy. I know you, and I know you was out this program. Help me with my son. Like, I'm not a doctor or a psychologist, but let me go see if I can holler at the dude. Right. You know, and then my biggest thing is let's listen. Let's stop talking and let's listen.
That's huge, man.
What they tripping on, you know?
That's what they need. People are looking for all kind of trying to come up with solutions to the problem. That's what they need, right?
That's what I needed, and nobody gave it to me. My pops was in the military, then went to jail when he got out of the military. Like, literally, like, the transition was ill. Like, home for a couple months. Like, where'd Dad go? Oh, damn. That bad, huh?
Mine was in prison for 17 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that kind of stuff, man. You know, and it was like, you might as well call it a military prison. I never saw the dude. Like, you know, and in my interactions with him, that's why I remember what he would say. Because it was like, when he was around, it was like, celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad is here, superhero. That's how I looked at my pops. Like, he was going to work. He wasn't around because of no bullshit. Like, he was going to work and defending the country in the Air Force. Like, for real.
Still don't make it no easier though.
It don't. You know, but at least he was participating and providing. You know, like we talked about before. But you know, life is a trip, and we live in that ugliness right now. And I wish it would go away, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
We got to be realistic about it, though.
Yeah.
And it's not going to, so we just
nah.
Yeah, but you doing what you do, though, I can guarantee is at least helping that process.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. My efforts are small. I wish more brothers would help, so that the magnitude of our efforts would be so large that the problem would then just evaporate on its own. Because if it was more brothers involved dealing with their kids, if it was more Hispanic brothers dealing with young Hispanic boys, if it was more white brothers dealing with their white boys, that came out wrong, but y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think that's okay. We shouldn't be apologetic about that. No. And I'm definitely not. You know what I'm saying? I relate more to somebody that looks like me, and I can only imagine people from other ethnic backgrounds are the exact same. At the same time, we got to preach a message of love and not a message of hate, or it's going to be a volatile war, because now you got everybody in one room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be a unified front across everything, you know what I'm saying? And I got some brown brothers, some yellow brothers, and I got some brothers that call themselves pink. They're Asian. That's not what I call them. They call themselves pink. It's a joke between us, but they did that. I didn't do that.
Figure it out.
But that's their thing. But you know what I'm saying? They're on the same wavelength, and they're doing it in their community on whatever level they
call
can.
Themselves whatever they want. They helping out, man.
And that's my thing, you know, positivity. Again, we did enough destruction. We got to do more building now.
Oh, well put, man. Okay, well, man, we're gonna give the people a little taste of what we got in this. In this vault. This exclusive right here. Ain't nobody in this ain't been out there in the area. Top Shelf exclusive. Okay.
Nah, this one I put out on the internet one time and then I yanked it. I wanted to get just an opinion on it and then I yanked it, and this isn't even that version. I went back and I listened and went back in the lab.
Okay. So. What 2 songs we got over there, DJ?
See It With Your Baby Mama and The Rain.
Which one
that one is different. You could play either one. They're different. That you about to see.
I want to hear
you
your baby mama.
You literally about to see the Gemini in me in the 2 because one is one way and one's the other way. But
that's the beautiful thing about music, and I wish people would tap more into different parts of the creativity and not.
You got cats that's doing that, but they don't get enough shine for it. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? You got it. There's dudes out there to do it. We call them soft. You know what I'm saying? We say it about Drake. Keep it all the way trill. But the dude is doing it on whatever level of the game you want to call it. Yeah. They're exacerbating. I'm gonna use a vocabulary word today. They're exacerbating their talents.
Straight up.
You know, they're actually using their God-given talent to do something with it. You know, I mean, you got cats that can sing something in. Right. You know, you got cats like Anderson .Paak. I'm not necessarily a fan of his rapping, but to be able to rap and sing and play the drums at the same time as a drummer, I'm a fan. I'm just now learning how to sing and play the drums. I've been playing since I was in 6th grade. I'm not in the 6th grade.
Imagine the coordination.
But
I've been trying to sit and do some, make a little beat or play the piano.
Can you talk and DJ at the same time?
Oh no.
See, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
In there.
It's the same thing.
That's
like
what's up.
I say yeah, and the beat is skipped. We off. We off. I gotta like count that.
Right. Yeah, and be in that zone.
Thursday. It's got to be to the beat or it's going to be off. And then that might still slow us down a little bit. So, you know.
Okay. Well, let's spin that scene. Scene with your baby mama.
See me.
With your.
Baby mama.
There it is.
Right here first, man. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
First time your lame games is over. Coming to take mine, pay up the price of a rubber. No need to search, cause I got what you need, bro. No hand in exchange, doctor by the bird code. I shake broke tricks like trays. My barbershop is open, but cats don't do days. So I keep a burner for a cold night, roast your coattails. Off to a good start, I'm hoping that it ends well. After hit your up, yeah, I'm still screaming. Standing in a war zone, your chest is where I'm aiming. Stick and move quick, cause Barney Fife can't shoot straight. Catch a prune in my vineyard, no, I got a buzz, it's great. Yeah, that's me giggling. See me on my way to the bank, that screen wiggling. Kiss me with that drama on the dance floor, gigging me. See me with your baby mama, so you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama, and you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama, and you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama, see me with your baby mama, see me with your baby mama, and you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama, see me with your baby mama, see me with your baby mama, and you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama, see me with your baby mama. Okay, money to the eyeglass scene in a green hue. Blap really is a maniac, a Visu. I'm smashing on these mesh shirt weenies cause they see through and got that game in an arm bar, Blap Jitsu. Money is the lifestyle, I talk it cause I live it. Ask them why they call me Blap, does it cause I did it. Roaming like a roaring lion, ate it, then I shit it. With a dreads on top, snap back or a bit it. Self-acclaimed killer, greatest shit, east to the tomb. One hit it till your Blap really is the heirloom. Put the house on the youngin', yep. Now look who's stuntin'. Oh, so young body, Benjamin Button. Y'all already thought I went with this shit. Never had a video move with this shit. Sweating at the kitty with the start turned up. Make a soda with the pistol cause I with the shit. Streets know my name cause I with the shit. So I cop and flip. And I'm killing with my dials. Michael Pitt. See me with your baby mama and you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama and you know I'm going in. See me with your baby mama.
people be on there and come and take the last little part right
Yeah.
there, and stretch it, and then make a whole song
Hey,
about that thing.
I'm okay with that.
I used to look forward to hearing that.
I'm
at the
okay
end of
with
the
that,
record,
man.
just 'cause, I mean,
LL
that
Cool
just
J
means-
did that one time, and I freestyled on that record so many times, man.
That's what's up. Black,
What's happening?
see me with your baby mama. That's an attention grabber.
Hey, it is. It's intended to be, man. It's a real life story, bro. Man, I got into it with a dude that I knew very, very well because we was out and about. He knew we were all together. It was a group of us. It wasn't like I went on a date with the man's woman. It was his wife, to keep it all the way solid. And we was on a dance floor dancing. It wasn't no nasty dancing. I'm a respectful cat. But while I'm dancing, the dude like showed up. He wasn't there with us, but he showed up and had an issue. But it was all of us on the dance floor dancing together, but he had to chose to take issue with me. That's what this song is about. That's what this song is about. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, in his mind, I was having sex with his woman.
Right.
In reality, I would never disrespect my homie like that, and I don't fuck around with dudes that cheat on their wives or women that cheat on their husbands. That means you not solid. So that's just my thing.
If your wife's dancing with someone else on the dance floor, you might need to take that issue with yourself.
Or your wife.
Yeah, but you knew when we left your house that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I'm not gonna get into the whole story about it, but like I told the story in the song, literally word for word. But you know, and that's just the whole thing, man. It's you know, cats be too sensitive these days, and then they emotional.
Insecure, I mean.
Well, you know, we got these participation trophy babies right now. You know, you know, we got these kids that's out there getting trophies and championship belts for just showing up.
Yeah, no, I have an issue.
They ain't even dropped a tear of sweat yet. They got a trophy already. You showed up, way to go, Billy. Here you go.
No, give them a sticker or something.
I don't even want to give him a sticker. Give him some more to work out, man. Shoot, I got a 4-year-old kid that as soon as he shows up on a soccer field, he's trying to get it. If these kids is anything like we was, and they can be, we just take that from them, man. Let them go get it.
Right, because that's what motivates them.
Let's you know, I don't want to call it a generation of weenies, but there's a lot of weenieism in the generation. Let's say that.
Straight up. Hell yeah.
I don't want to disrespect. I got some homies that's in some solid dudes, but there's a lot of sensitive cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's out there right now. I wish that, you know, they need less Ralph Tresvant in their life. You know.
Straight up. So I just gotta know, did that sit? How? Are you not cool with dude no more?
No, we good now.
Okay.
We good now. And they're still together to this day. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they live in another state. But it was just the situation back then. It was just so real how that happened.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, bro, like, you know me.
Right.
You like, we done like literally been out and about together. You know what my principles are. I'm not a foul dude. I can't say my homies how they get down. I don't speak for nobody else. But everybody that knows me knows that I'm not the foul dude. I can be trusted with money. I can be trusted. I have been. I am always. I'm a trustworthy cat, and that's not something that people usually profess. But I think it's okay because it's not something people do nowadays. Is I'm gonna steal your girl? No, not me.
No, they glorify that with Ty Dolla $ign. That's all we talk about.
It ain't just. It's everybody. I mean, the bro, he's with it too. I can't front on nobody. But it's a whole bunch of them.
First time I heard of that, I baby mama this and that, and I mean,
hey,
that's
G-Eazy said it at the end of his verse. It's famous. I am taking your girlfriend, and there's nothing you can do about it. Damn it, nothing. I can't fight you. I can't shoot you. Nothing. No, that's literally what happens, and that's why most of these wars be going on too, and starting pillow talking and oh, you took my girl. Pow.
Yeah. That's a damn shame.
So that's why I do music. It's my refuge.
That's an interesting story, though, and definitely, I can see where it throws people off. You know what I'm saying? They hear that and be like, "What you mean? I see you with my baby."
Because in your mind, when you see a cat, especially me, I was raised by my mom and my grandmother, so I open the door for women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no problem with that. And I've had women look at me like, "You ain't got to open no door for me." Wait a minute, I got manners. Just because you don't have nothing, it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? That's not my fault.
That's what's up. Okay, so that's off your solo project right there, right?
Yeah, that's one of the joints off of the solo record called Tantrum. Okay. And that record literally is all over the place. I got songs on there where the only thing I did on the record was play the drums. I got songs on there where I just made the beat. Then I got other songs where you'll only hear me, but you won't necessarily immediately think it was me. So I'll make sure that when I complete everything, I get the mixes back. I'll drop it on 360
Yes,
first.
please.
I'll drop it on you first.
Because that record is.
Well, I mean, to keep
nice.
it all the way solid, I mean, I got homies in conventional radio, but I could go over there, but it's gonna cost me $30,000-$40,000. People wonder why you can't get your record on the radio. You can. $30,000-$40,000. Payola is real. You got to pay a service to get your record on the radio. That's what Cardi B did. That's why her record's playing every 15 minutes. That's why YG record playing every 30 minutes. These cats is paying that dough. They got the dough to pay that though. You know.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, then you know you got to sit down and collect your change until you get to that point, or you
Right.
got to come mess with the level that you at.
Right.
You know, I mess with everybody, and I'm really messing with those that mess with me.
No doubt. We rock with you, man. And I mean, we ain't gonna charge nobody. I mean, that's the reason we doing this is because you ain't gotta go through that outlet. Not only that, but I mean, just the underground, just a whole lot more hunger and definitely just music you could feel than the mainstream, which where it gets watered down.
I grew up being a stereotype breaker, man. So I don't have no problems with breaking stereotypes and making people not necessarily be able to judge what you're gonna do first and be able to predict it. Oh, he went left. I thought he was gonna go right. I knew he was just going. No, not me, not me. You know,
all over the tantrum.
You know, exactly. That's what a lot of that is. It's just me having literally I almost sent you the intro, but I was like, nah, I can't do it because you won't understand it without being able to see the video.
You are the video dropping in the near future?
Yeah, we're shooting the last 2 scenes of that here real soon. We're waiting on a certain season to change.
Okay. Yeah.
And once I grab it, I got it. We tried to shoot not too long ago, and it almost killed the camera. So.
Yeah,
I'm not spending that kind of dough for one of these red cams, man.
No, I feel you. Okay. Release date?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know. All too often people say the release date and then something happens, can't drop it, and now you basically you're an industry liar.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that.
Right. No, I feel that. Okay. But
when I come out with a release date, understand I'm already packaged, I'm already ready to go.
Right. And
I've done everything, and I got merch coming. I've been working with some local people on getting my merch game together. Okay. Some local artists, local graphic designers, local apparel designers and stuff like that, local apparel companies. Everything I deal with, man, has got to have that local family vibe. I want to be able to come shake your hand and say hey to you. When I come through the city that I'm dealing with, that you in and you operate, and I want to be able to come by and check the factory out, see my product.
Right.
Back in the day, that's how we used to do it. We used to be able to run through certain cities, and people know what I'm talking about, be able to hit certain factories up and walk through and watch your CDs being pressed up and stuff. And this is before the cell phone days and all that, but that used to be a big thing.
Right.
You know?
Okay. So. What about the Mendo Dope project?
We just began working on a new single for. We haven't really come up with a title, but it's gonna be more along the lines of season 3. Because of the last 2 years we've done this last 2 harvest seasons. If you know anything about Mendo Dope, we grow dope from Mendocino. You know, dope meaning that green kind, not that white crystal-y kind.
Right.
But there's white crystals on the. Well, you get it.
Right. You know what you're talking about.
But last couple seasons we've done this record called Live in the Garden. And Live in the Garden 1 was a huge record because we were the first group to ever record an entire record in a marijuana garden. And when I say a marijuana garden, like you drive down the freeway and see them rows and rows and orchards of the almond groves and all of that when you're going up and down certain freeways. And you've been in gardens before, a lot of plants and stuff. This is a different, and I'm talking about trees. You standing up, you still can't see the skyline. It's rows and rows and plants and yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking at first. Like, should I be here? And it's like, no, we papered up, we good. Oh, okay, cool, I'm comfortable.
And the booth was in there?
The booth was made. I'll show you some pictures.
Okay.
The booth was actually made out of a marijuana tree.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, there's the marijuana vocal booth is what we called it.
Damn.
And I'm not gonna take no credit for this. This was their idea. I just helped push it and make it something.
That's what's up. And that's the only project that's out there for Mendo Dope?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Mendo Dope has about 33 records out right now. Not all of them are physical. Some of them were just digital. They, that one time frame, it was short when everybody went all digital records and stuff like that for a little while. Well, these cats used to come to me with like 3 and 4 CD worth records and went all digital. Blap, can you mix this? Yeah, give me, how many songs? Goodness, give me, oh my God. That kind of stuff, man. And it's like, yeah, put them together real fast, man, and shoot the record out. Them dudes was with the hustle. That's another reason why I made it hard for me to be able to put out my own music. I love doing the creation part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I never take anything from the records that I work on and put it on my record. I'm very much with the whole organic, original movement, but I love that part, and then I'm hired to do that so often. It's hard to be in the studio by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I get some studio time, I'll be in there getting ready to drop a vocal. It'll be like, oh, I got a phone call. Hold on. You need me to do what? All right, yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. PayPal, Mr. Blap at Gmail. All right. Right on. I'll see you later.
I feel it.
You know, and it's and y'all notice the trend is very, very consistent. I'm all about business. I don't play around. I'm a businessman. It's part of my major. It's part of my minor in the streets. It's part of my major minor focus in life. Business, conduct business, and everything will be okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not balling, I'm not rich, but I don't want for shit. I'm a businessman.
Say that. That's what's up. Okay. Let's play this other record, man. What's the name
This
of
is
that
a
record?
different. This one's called All in the Rain. Now this one, we shot part of the video, and then God decided to take the rain away from us after giving us all of the daggone rain in the world, and he took the rain away. So we've been waiting on the video for this one, but it didn't feel like the right season-ish. It wasn't like a summertime-y record. I could drop the record whenever I want, but I got a game plan for this of what I want to do. It will come out in 2017. This record, this single specifically, will drop in 2017. But I'm going to wait until the leaves start to fall, because it'll make a lot more sense to a lot of cats, because this is literally like a December record, like that December 15th, December 16th, and you got kids at home, and they want Christmas presents, and you that dude that can't go get a job. That's what this record is, you know what I'm saying? And how you got to go out there and actually get it all in the rain, sleet or snow, like a mailman. That's what this record is all about, but the format is different. Just
I like
different.
it already. Let's play that thing, DJ.
All in the rain, thinking of a way to keep it, yeah. I'm thinking while I'm juking. All in the rain, thinking of a way to keep it. The month of December, and I'm out hustling every night. But this day was cold and rainy, and the task was out of sight. This means more money is coming, 'cause less hustlers is on the spot. Still gotta watch out for the rollers, 'cause the turf I'm on is high. All in the rain, I'm hustling. I'm hustling. All in the rain, I'm hustling. Thinking of a way to keep it, yeah. I'm hustling. I'm thinking while I'm juking. All in the rain, thinking of a way to keep it. Just punched a 40 pack, man, it's slapping. Plus 350s and 2 dimes. But I really gotta watch my hustle. Cross it up with a 9 to 5. Ooh, I gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. Oh, 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 I've been trying to get mine. All in the rain, I'm hustling. I'm hustling. All in the rain, I'm hustling. Thinking of a way to keep it, yeah. All in the rain, I'm hustling. I'm thinking while I'm juking. All in the rain, thinking of a way to keep it.
Drum beat in the rain, never watered my vision. Told me play it straight, but I never would listen. Told me, oh, don't get beside yourself. Don't be out here trying to front, trying to find yourself. I never did it for the glory though. I know the details, but I never tell the story though. We was out shit, chasing dollars, nigga, trying to double my cheese. Looking for a way to try to make it turn in my sleep. Folding corners, shake the pigs from your spot. Twisting woods, trying to see how much you get off a block. Like ills, like a roller coaster, get to the top. Feel good, but you better be prepared for the drop. Small hood, but they know I've been the nigga from the start. Light in the ass, not in the pockets, but coming with so much heart. Can't believe a young nigga made it. I think about them days every time it get to raining. So we was all in the rain.
I'm hustling, I'm hustling, I'm hustling, thinking of a way to keep it, I'm hustling, thinking while I'm juking, all in the rain, thinking of a way to keep it. Really gotta watch my hustle, really gotta watch. They hate how I'm doing my muscle. They hate how I be doing. Cross it up with 9 to 5. Cross it up with 9 to 5. Out here hustling to stay alive. All in the rain, I'm hustling. I'm hustling. All in the rain, I'm hustling. I'm hustling. All in the rain, I'm hustling. Yeah. I'm hustling. All in the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain. I'm hustling. All in the rain. I'm hustling. I'm hustling. All in the rain. I'm hustling. Thinking of a way to keep it, yeah. All in the rain. I'm hustling. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking while I'm juking. All in the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, rain. Thinking of a way to keep it. All in the rain.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Blab with All in the Rain, man. Is it Mr. Blab or Blab?
Mr. Blab is just the official thing, man. And that happened. It wasn't even. I didn't even give myself Reek Daddy. Like Reek Daddy and my partner S.W.P. together, they gave me that name, and we was doing some stuff with the homeboy Mac Dre. Rest in peace to both of them. And S.W.P. still around though. But them cats, we was working on a beat, and I banged this drum real hard, and they tried to say that I had beat. And I don't know what the other word was, but it came out that I had blapped the picture off this lady wall because she came over there stark mad. We was in a townhouse, you know better than that, but I mean that's what it was. And I'm talking about we had concert speakers for monitors. Like this was crazy, and we was out there just banging out, man, having a good time, man. That lady came over there mad, and I've been blap ever since. Before that, man, I was known as the mind bender because I was a freestyle dude, and I'd say things just to piss people off. You know, and twist you up, take your words and your wordplay and your sentence and say it back to you after you rapped it at me in the freestyle. You know, just try to be as crazy as I possibly could, man.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. Looking forward to the record. That's off the
that's off. It's the whole record is called the Gemini Chronicles. There's a possibility of doing another one, but that one will be different than this one. Tantrum. And the other record's called Conversation. But to put it together into one record, I was told by the distributor it has to have a name. Okay. So I had to come up with something.
So double disc?
Yeah. You get the street record and you get another record that's a little bit, I can't say soft because that record's on there, so it's not soft. It's some real stuff, but it's in more of a singing format.
Okay. I dig it, man. That's dope. Are those both on different?
Yeah, they're on.
One's on.
The one we just heard, All in the Rain, is on Conversations, and then See Me With Your Baby Mama is on Tantrum.
See Me With Your Baby Mama. Yeah. That is dope, though. Yeah, and definitely look forward to you bringing it here first. Cause,
hey, well, you just got it exclusive all the way because nobody has ever played All in the Rain. Yeah. And I gotta keep it all the way real, man. I didn't write that by myself, man. This dude named Low Brown and I wrote that together, man.
Did you produce those?
I made all the beats on everything you heard. I pretty much made most of the production on my record. I think the Dramatics, when they were a team, that's Regio and DB. I forgot what DB goes by. It's DB something. But I know he has no problem going by his name, David Bogan. The dude is a phenomenal pianist, and so is Raggio. And when they were together, I got production from them. That's still on the record. I told him I was not getting rid of that name tag because I met them two dudes with that tag, so I'm gonna keep it, and I hope it doesn't cause no confusion and no problems. And then I got both DB back on the record individually and Raggio on the record individually also. And then I got one track that's on the record from the homeboy Emo.
Okay.
So, but predominantly, I did all the work by myself. I went off in the crates in the dark room by myself, man, and had to pull stuff out myself. I had cats like Emo that would come by and make me work. My partner Charlie O would come by and make me work. It's like having a trainer in the gym. But they wasn't working out with me, though. They was just making me do the work.
Yeah. I mean, they see something in you, though. That's, you know.
Well, you know, because they know I don't have no problem coming and doing it for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a supporter of the game. People know me. I done came and got in and worked on people's records. Never got no credit. Never whined and cried and complained about it. Sometimes didn't get paid. Again, I didn't cry and complain. It won't happen again. But I'm always with, you know, being more inclusive than I am with being exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You win a whole lot more when you got people behind you than you do with people looking at you to stab you in your damn back.
I agree. That's what's up.
So,
well, it's definitely a pleasure have you on the show. You're more than welcome to stay.
Man, the
and
pleasure's
hang
been
out,
all
man.
mine, but I gotta find a water fountain. I got cotton mouth.
I mean, we got a tap in there.
I'm gonna get one of these good Sacramento specials. My belly button be glowing by the midnight. You dig? No, I think they got a place downstairs that does adult beverages. I will give me a cranberry and Sprite so everybody think I'm drinking because I don't drink alcohol.
Never?
I don't drink.
Haven't or just?
No, I have. It's just not my thing. Not my thing.
I salute you. I personally would have offered you some cognac. If
your name is Hennessy. You think I didn't know that? Come on, man. For real? Nah, bro. Occasionally, I might sip like a very small amount of red wine with some red meat, like it's like tri-tip nice steak.
That's some elegant shit, though.
Other than that, I'm not
More power
with it.
to you. That's dope.
I like to be more in my mind and in control. You know, if I wasn't afraid of the reverse effects of it, I'd probably be more on like mushrooms because of the creative effects. But I don't do drugs.
That's a beautiful thing.
I just believe in herbal medicine.
There we go. Please let these people. I have one guest that was all on there and wants to know where you're from and all.
I'm from the east side of Sacramento, a neighborhood called White Rock. But to remove all of the street and all that other again exclusive stuff and let's get inclusive. I'm from Sacramento. If that's not enough, I'm from Northern California. I'm from California. I'm from the West Side.
Hey,
you dig?
Where can they find you?
Oh man, on Instagram, Mr. Blap is MR_BLAP. I got a fan page on Facebook, Mr. Blap. I won't put out my other page because my family's on there. If you find me, I'll accept you. I don't turn nobody away, but I'm not necessarily promoting that like that. But that's where I'm at. I got a website getting ready to come up. The name is mine, Mr. Blap. You hear somebody talking about Blap, I appreciate the support and everything, but I'm also appreciating the checks because like Luke Skywalker couldn't keep the name. I own that. I'm a businessman. Naturally, I own all the rights in the United States and abroad to the name BLAP. So I appreciate everybody that wants to use it and everything like that, but I'm an official businessman. You getting a call in the middle of the live stream.
I can't do that right
Hey,
now.
businessman got to get it in. Everybody know that man trying to, hey, look, let me get on the radio. That's what they hitting me for right now.
No, that's actually the promoter of the event that I'm doing tonight, wondering where I'm at when he
Where the-
realized
where the
that
party
I'm,
at? Where the party at?
At the Blue Lamp afterwards.
What's going on?
Man, just a local showcase.
You know I'm going through.
You're welcome.
I gotta go see my folks. The Blue Lamp, man. That's another staple of Sacramento, just like this is. You know, you can't slide through Sac and not hit certain things. Like you got to check in with certain people to get your pass. If you want to have, you know, the real life fun and see the real of Sacramento, you got to check out the Blue Lamp.
Definitely, and just because of the way that they support the scene.
Period. They're the only ones really
Right.
supporting. You got other people that'll allow you.
Right.
But Gabby and the staff at the Blue Lamp actually supporting. That's why I love them like that. I used to run live sound over there for a minute.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're welcome to come, man. What about on like Spotify's and CD Baby?
I'm on Spotify. I'm on Spotify. Mr. Blap on Spotify. The profile might be on holding right now because it is going under Mendo Dope Music at this current gesture, which means that we'll be on Spotify, we'll be on iTunes, we'll be on Pandora, iHeartRadio. We're working all of the logistics with that stuff out right now, and that's another thing that's making me slow on the record. But I'm all about being official. At the end of the day, like I said, I got kids that sing. Right. This is the trial run for them. I'm not worried about me anymore. This is all about the future, and I'm still looking for an artist to work with too. So, and I prefer it to be a vocalist, be it male or female.
Y'all hear that? Sis knows something. I'm sure she can plug in with something.
We go. Hey, look. If something was to happen from what she just said, whoever paid attention to that, it started today.
There you go.
So just mark that note in history. If something was to happen, I'm one of them kind of dudes. You never know. I watched the dude say that one of my partners was going to become the champion of the world, and in like 3 years later, he became the light heavyweight champion of the world. So
speak it into existence.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, man. Y'all look him up, man. Mr. Blappy out there.
Appreciate you, man.
Definitely, my dude Henry said, let you know that you definitely appreciate it and enjoyed this radio show, Sacktown and NorCal Love.
Hey, I appreciate you too, Henry.
You up too.
I appreciate you too, Henry. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I appreciate 360 Radio. I really appreciate you, DJ, the lovely ladies that sat up in here. You know what y'all there? Ladies up in the. If you got a radio show, you got no ladies in it, you tripping.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Pleasure to have you. Enjoy your non-alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go get me one of them cranberries and Sprites, man. You feel me?
We're gonna spin some more music, man. What else we got in here?
Slap something, please.
We're gonna go ahead and play a brother, man, I just encountered not too long ago. His name is Mac 17, and he put on a hell of a show at the Blue Lamp. He's got emo on this record. Actually, the song is called "Legend in My Own Mind," and y'all need to hear that. So y'all go ahead.
I heard of the
man.
young
Y'all
dude.
keep it
Let's do
locked.
that.
Rewind to a better time. No, I'm pressing forward, getting more strategies for the mental war. Being explored, I am the cure, pushing it pure, getting it off the floor and then some. Holding the mic for ransom, tell it to cough the anthem. I don't do Blue Cross, diamond studded the and hanging on the Franco. Deposit the bankroll and the bank can tell the hoe I'm broke. This ain't no joke, it's the lyrical truth. I am the proof that your four eyes need to see. All these chefs that try to play me, I'm now legally crazy. All I want is the money. You can keep that, honey. It did come from a beat. They really ain't got love for me unless I'm blazing my tree. These switches potion ain't working. They can't hypnotize me. I'm in traffic, steadily trapping, daily making the G. Who you know that can fuck with me? I'm a legend in my own mind. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. They can't even stop me. Time flies by when you serve it all straight. Life keeps on going on the outside of the gate. Every person that's born has a death date. Suicide is when you decide you can't wait. I ain't no coward. I will live every second, minute, and hour. Devour the enemy for crossing me. Who's the boss of me? She passed away suddenly and killed all of my enemies. So now I live freely, getting my money up daily. I swear to my mom now, I know she looking out, protecting my rights without a doubt. Every time I go out, I catch a big mouth trout. I'm talking more than you can eat. I got a reputation to keep. I'm in these streets. You know it's me. By the way, I swing my GT. Never drive slowly, always take the back streets. Flames of hate. When you fuck with me, you better off yelling retreat. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me.
I'm a legend in my own mind. I see it all the time. About the paper, always thinking about the dollar signs. Get in my way and you gon' see me on my dog attack. Fuck what you say, I be a hog until I make a stack. And even after that, stay on the mission, invest a chicken and make it back. For all my niggas who hustle and hoes on the track. For all the people in church, to those smoking crack. I gotta spit the facts. Some people tell me I'm a legend, I've been doing this. But I never take it to the head, I keep pursuing it. One day you here, one day you gone, so I keep it pushing. If you get old and alone, ain't no time for wishing. When they see me on the street, they call me OG. It'll trip you out how many people seem to notice me. All because I spit a couple rhymes, now my name is immortalized.
I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. I'm a legend in my own mind. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me. Death can't even stop me.
Yeah, man. I've been doing this for a long time now. So, you better get to work if you want to catch up. Been a legend since the day of birth. That's how we do it. How I got to where I'm at.
Checking dollar signs, don't know about you, but I gotta get it bottom line. Speed through the traffic, I'm on auto grind. Quick to check a punk rock bitch, is she out of line? Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. My nigga told me that he ready, so it's time to go. He told me we gotta move, play dominoes. Known to slam a punk rock bitch like some dominoes. Never graduated, but in the streets made the honor roll. Cold as the abominable snowman. And it got worse when the nigga got dope, man. Came up on the corner, was the neighborhood dope, man. Had the line on everything, pills, weed, coke, man. Bet I was the plug and I ain't talking electricity. Asked who had the best shit in town, I bet they mention me. And I could put that on my motherfucking life. The only time I had some bunk shit was like twice. I love the block, bro, I can't get enough. Smoking on exotics of that cannabis stuff. You stack skinny, get your paperweight up. Forever after this bread, I should be backing it up. Real. You see, we in the field checking dollar signs. Don't know about you, but I gotta get it bottom line. Speed through the traffic, I'm on auto grind. Quick to check a punk rock bitch, is she out of line? Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Wasn't learning, so I dropped out of high school. I was a rebel, didn't listen, following my rules. Then I caught the bundle with a loud from the white dudes. Dropped a couple dollars on my guy for a nice tour. Then I got to working on my haiku. First I was garbage, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I had to ante up and perfect my craft. And put my soul in this shit just to be the dad. All I ever wanted was a load of money. Find me in the trap checking guap out of Snow Bunny. And I ain't even gotta make a hoe for me. Sold her hella pills, she still ended up with no money. Real nigga, I ain't never got a front. Nigga, never been a punk. Keep the pistol grip pump on my lap at all times. Going hammy over mine. All I see is dollar signs. 24 on the grind. You see, we in the field checking dollar signs. Don't know about you, but I gotta get it bottom line. Speed through the traffic, I'm on auto grind. Quick to check a punk rock bitch, is she out of line? Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up.
Still rockin' with my gang. No for certain we gon' get it poppin' in this thing. Cause we sick of motherfuckers in this game for real. Doing a whole bunch of fuck shit to gain the deal. Nah, I ain't going for it. I'm a boy definitely. I'ma serve niggas, we ain't even got a stepping distance. I remember being broke, niggas wasn't messing with me. Money up, now I gotta tell them stop messaging me. I'm already knowing, so I go on my own list. Spend 100 from the gate, hell nah, I won't switch. Already knowing, so I go on my own list. Spend 100 from the gate, hell nah, I won't switch. Niggas switch up more than half of the time. The amount of years they giving out ain't even matching the crime. It's been a struggle, but somehow I still managed to climb. Can't be in the motherfucking field checking dollar signs.
You see, we in the field checking dollar signs. Don't know about you, but I gotta get it bottom line. Speed through the traffic, I'm on auto grind. Quick to check a punk rock bitch, is she out of line? Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up. Bitch, I came up, but I won't change up.
son. Where'd you find this?
Top Shelf Radio, man. C to the J. Kidda. Change Up is the name of the song, man. That thing is available online. You could go check that video out, man. Shout out to Size on that. Shit came out real nice. Shout out to my squad, man. Snatch and Guap. You can definitely catch them on my show, the Top Shelf Radio Showcase, September 30th in Davis. That's a free show once again. Hopefully y'all come show up because it's finna be dope. And we still got tickets for tonight's show, man. So, we finna get up out of here in about, less than 30 minutes. And I got 2 more guest list slots. If y'all want to come, man, y'all want to come rock with us and enjoy the show, all you got to do is hit that line. 916-826-5895 is that number. You hit that line right now, and I got 2 guest list slots for you tonight's show. So go ahead and hit that, and hopefully y'all come in there and see what it is, because it's going to be a dope show. We're going to go ahead and get into this song by myself and my cousin Alizé, man, off his project Release the Beast. It's called Remember. That shit is available online too, so if y'all like what y'all hear, please go pick that up. Y'all keep it locked, man. Top Shelf.
Oh, you man. Cinema. The boy wants to screw up them blood clot face. Done.
I got my sip, zilch nada, not a thing comes close to the shit that we bring. It's got a ring to it. Meanwhile, we're unsigned, we gotta keep moving. It's just a matter of time before they see who's next in line, who's next to shine, whose tracks are fire. You can bet your life is. Yeah. Remember the name so you get park that shit up on memory lane.
West Coast veteran, music is my medicine. I ain't got no competition, but I'm still competitive, always ready to get it in. And I've been better than the rest of them pedestrians. I'm a rare specimen. Every beat I bless is destined to be excellent. Hennessy's a beast, somebody need to invest in him. When it comes to spitting, I'm a motherfucking specialist. And yeah, I heard that other shit, but I ain't too impressed with it. I be on some different shit. Nigga, get a whiff of this magnificent official like a sandwich with a pickle shit. Haters probably wishing I would quit, but I don't give a shit. Why they thinking local, I'm focused on doing bigger shit. I spit the shit to get your attention. When you speaking on the elite, I'm the one you should mention. Nigga, please, you ain't in the same league as Hennessy. You must have a case of mistaken identity. I'ma make you remember me.
Sip, zilch nada, not a thing comes close to the shit that we bring. It's got a ring to it. Meanwhile, we're unsigned, we gotta keep moving. It's just a matter of time before they see who's next in line, who's next to shine, whose tracks are fire. You can bet your life is. Remember the name so you get park that shit up on memory lane.
Down south Philly. With this music, I make a killing. Only other option was basketball and drug dealing. You still a skunkin', I'm 10 to win. It's him and Hen again. Got the hood questioning the order of your questions. Who'd have thought the second verse could still be equivalent? I release the beats and have a feast off the innocent. Your irrelevance is also followed with your ignorance. So I just spit a 16 to keep it all belligerent. What I be on, you can't afford. Lamborghini doors, you can call it what you want, but I've been chose by the Lord. Met a couple A&Os, I guess I left them wanting more. While you wait on open mics and I rock at a world tour. He was sent to get your attention, but I was sent to raise hell like a forest fire in the kitchen. Got a problem with Ali, then holla at Ali. Probably hate me cause they not me, but always thinking about me, so remember this.
Zilch nada, not a thing comes close to the shit that we bring. It's got a ring to it. Meanwhile, we're unsigned, we gotta keep moving. It's just a matter of time before they see who's next in line, who's next to shine, whose tracks are fire. You can bet your life is. Remember the name so you get park that shit up on memory lane.
Yeah, we look good. Yeah, we look good going. Yeah, we look good.
selling no record, active in the street. Bitch, click the heels 3 times, there's no nigga like Keith. The nigga ain't getting right, his ass getting left. Better put some salt in your walk, some pep in your step. That's what's up, boy, them promises getting beat up. It's fine looking aside, fatty overflow, yeah. Rush, dopes, folks, dipping and yoking. 24 open and open, no frowning them open. Wish a motherfucker would, I'm praying and hoping. Instead of motherfucker tried, think they were joking. I'm open, that's a fact. Now I'm 6 in the 90s, now it's bad, it's sad. I'm Oakland, nigga, that's a fact. Now I'm 6 in the 90s, now it's bad, it's sad.
Yeah, we look good going.
Tell me when to go, kid. That's what I'ma go with. I'ma call my white bitch just to bring some more here. Where they get Fashizi from? Where they get their lingo? Only fuck with real niggas. Tapping with your real folk. East side of Sack, tapped in with the East though. Show rule love on bloods, I kill for. Mob in the streets with it. Strictly for my street niggas. Say look good going, I look good going with it. Really, I'm a street nigga. Gotta ruin deep nigga. Fat partner blow some. 2 cities both east. You can check my background, styling like concrete. 3 times crazy on them. Y'all smoking big heat. Niggas making power moves. This year we gon' eat. I'ma bring the real hitters. Big run call me. Big homie got it real, recognize real. We all east siders. I look good going, that's what Keith told Yada. Yada rule the flame, that's my nigga fat partner. You ain't bumping this here if you ain't spitting those dollars. I'ma combine my power, surround with the solid, bring the shit back, smoke. Get them fat partners, I'ma combine my power, surround with the solid, bring the shit back, smoke. Get them fat partners.
Chris Cash, you a fool for this one, boy. Look.
If you thought the hate was over, it's gonna happen again. Niggas will test you run flats if you're faster than them. Stunt man in the foreign, like I'm crashing the Benz. Kindling Kylie in her nose, my car dashing again. Treat you like an action figure, get detached to your limbs. Send me them bands in advance, I got a package to send. Put a chip in a box like KFC. This may be the game of life, but don't play with me. Patches on my Letterman, I did it all from A to Z. Knocked the police tooth off smooth for trying to tase me. Should've even broke his leg trying to chase a G. So it's really nothing you rap niggas can say to me. My bitch bow-legged like the clip on a K to B. Got it on locks like Chic Styles and J to B. Apply pressure till I make it hurt. I never ever look back when I'm driving, I even hate reverse. You never bury me alive, I never taste the dirt. Don't gotta wait for me to die to make my face a shirt. I do this for the drip squad. Sick balls, waiting on ammunition to discharge. Always make it still go, nigga, cause you can kick far. Knock this beat up, cause I'm going up in this bitch raw. I be kicking shit, better bring your shin guards. Water boys popping like little mama got lip gloss. All eyes on us, opening kickoff. Let the clips off, the shells jumping like crisscross. Bitch your bitch toss, the talking like you's a big boss. Big shit cost, so I'm telling the pigeon get lost. Lyrically or physically, they can't fuck with me, so I stay in the cut. Suck a duck in the fuckery. Jealous on my feet, they tuck under the dungarees. Eat the beat, the spice swag, got me living comfortably. Sheesh, I can tell you how a shell tastes. I'm locked in an icebox, sleeping over a cellmate. Built up to murderers, pimps, and cats who sell weight. Just tell the DA that you smoke crack to be the sales stage. Grams on the plate until the scale break. Little mama riding my bumper, call her a tailgate. Stock whole 10, so this nigga hell 8. I stay burning this bread up, you think niggas in hell 8?
Drip squad, leave your bitch wet. Four nickel bulky, how you nervous like a piss test. Low key, buzz in the streets, so let that shit rest. All in your face, like a waitress having some big breasts. Bitch, yes, I'm one of them skinny niggas who bench press. Keep one in the chamber and guaranteed that my fit fresh. Kill game, talk hoop shit. Ain't at them suckers over there trying to walk in the head on some cool shit. Water boy music, more hits than a pool stick. Speaking with them loose lips, reduce you to a news clip, buddy.
Look, check this out, man. Look, this fly young kid, Drip Squad worldwide. Water boys, fuck soda. This why I draw the line in the sand, boy. You rather get on the wave or get drowned.
Top Shelf Radio, man. That was Fly Young Kick for the Squad is the name of the song. Shout out to the Drip Squad, man. They was in here not too long ago. Definitely got a whole lot of good music coming out their camp, so tap in with them if you haven't already. We're gonna go ahead and get into this something else. And we was in here talking to Darion last week and didn't get to play it, so I promised brother we was gonna get it on this week. This is a gentleman, he goes by the name of Jacob Alexander. He actually is homie with Benjamin Rivas, who we had on the show multiple times in here, strumming his guitar and singing. So this is gonna be for my something else segment. The name of the song is Beautiful, and I feel like it's like some acoustic, you know what I mean? Like it's a really dope record. So y'all check it out, man. We'll be right back.
Across the water, still I would stay right by your side. Been months to lie, I'm seen to wonder, am I still stained behind your eyes? 'Cause behind mine, your eyes behind mine. Tonight I drive all night to find you, so I could finally rest inside. My mind would light up 1,000 skies until I could lie behind your eyes. 'Cause behind mine, your eyes behind mine. You were just a beautiful girl across the sand as we're watching the waves, wishing hand in hand. Now you're falling asleep. I've been thinking of him and I'm just longing to be whatever you want me to be. You could fall asleep in the seat of my car on the mountainside during rock slides, because we put your trust in my hand. Now here we are, side by side with the love of my life. You're the love of my life. My life, you're the love of my life. You were just a beautiful girl from across the sand as we're watching the waves. I'm wishing hand in hand, and now you're falling asleep. I'm thinking of him and I'm just longing to be whatever you want me to. Beautiful girl from across the sand. Now we're watching the waves. I'm wishing hand in hand, and now you're falling asleep. I'm thinking of him and I'm just longing to be whatever you want me to be.
Top Shelf Radio, Jacob Alexander. The name of the song is Beautiful. That's my something else for the week. if you got ideas, man, you know, I listen to a little bit of different stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm always looking for something new, because I don't necessarily listen to, you know, a whole lot of rock or a whole lot of country or whatever other genre, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always looking for ideas to play for this segment right here. There's something else, and it could be anything other than hip-hop or R&B, something that you jam, that you enjoy. Man, recommend it to me, you know what I'm saying? Inbox me. I would love to hear it, and we could get it spun on this segment, because I'll be running out of ideas sometimes, I'm not going to lie, because, like I said, man, my catalog outside of hip-hop and R&B ain't extremely extensive. So y'all got an idea, man, let me know, because I would definitely love to hear it. I don't know where my DJ went. Still got tickets online, man. The scene is going down in about 15 minutes. As soon as I get up out of here, I'm headed straight over there to the Blue Lamp. If you want to come and join us, man, you can hit that line, 826-5895. Also, the Kung Fu Vampire and Locksmith show is tomorrow night at the Blue Lamp. Y'all want to go check that out, man? You can hit that line. I'll definitely put you on the guest list for that. So, phone line's still open, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for this whole show as long as y'all have, man. We're going to go ahead and get into this top shelf pick of the week. We ain't going to be able to play the whole thing, but I was just told not too long ago by a homie, he be up on a lot of shit that's going on in the mainstream, and so he, you know, always recommend music to me. And so I found out that Faith put out a record earlier this year called The King and I with Biggie all through it, and it's just kind of like a storyline of, you know, her side of the story and what went on, and I heard some of it, and fuck, man. Yeah, nah, it's Busta Rhymes is on the record. Like, it's a whole lot of good music. I definitely recommend you go get that King and I album if you don't have it already. And so we're gonna go ahead and play one of the songs that I really enjoyed off of it. It's called Somebody Knows. You know what I'm saying? And just speaking on, you know, somebody gotta know, you know, who killed him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a secret to everybody. Somebody was involved some kind of way, and so somebody knows. So I really felt it. But yeah, it's a dope record. We're gonna go ahead and spin a piece of that for y'all, man. And we'll be back with some old school soul food. Y'all keep it locked.
And the question remains, why was he gunned down on the streets of Los Angeles? And who was responsible?
I'm feeling some type of way. Can somebody please explain why they took your life away and left me filled with so much pain? I gotta make it on my own. Like, who's gonna hold me down? Nah, your life was so profound. Ain't nobody wear your crown.
Top Shelf Radio, man. Faith Evans, Busta Rhymes is on that record. The name of the song is called Somebody Knows, The King and I, man. I ain't even heard the whole record, but I would suggest that you go get it. If you're a fan of Biggie and Faith and the whole movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, some dope shit right there. So, yeah, we damn near done here, man. We got to get over here to this blue lamp and go get this show orchestrated. But I'm gonna give you little pieces of my old school soul food, especially since I didn't get to do it last week. And we're gonna go ahead and start with Ghetto Man by Marvin Cease. You know what I'm saying? I heard this record for the first time this week and was like, I need to play that. So we're gonna go ahead and spin that. I got some Luther, I got some more shit, man. Y'all keep it loud.
Hello, baby. How you doing? Oh, that's so nice. Yes, I'm fine. No, I'm just laying here thinking. About the things we talked about last night. Yeah. And baby, I couldn't help from wondering, do you still feel the same way? Listen. Girl, you said you want me. You say you want me to be your man. Yes, you did. And you said you want me. You say you want me. You want me to marry you. Now I don't mind doing that, baby. But there is something. There is something I think I better tell you right now. I'm just a ghetto man. That's all I am. Singing in this ghetto town. Yes, I am. I'm just a ghetto man. That's all I am. Living in this ghetto town. Baby, please remember this. Diamond ring I can't give you. No, I can't. Because I only made a few ghetto plans. And they don't include diamond rings, honey. A whole lot of money I can't give you.
Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Let me keep you near to ease away your fear. It would be so nice, if only for one night. I won't tell a soul. No one has to know. If you want to be totally discreet, I'll be at your side, if only for one night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If only for
Top Shelf Radio, man. Deion Ferris, Hopeless, Raphael Sadiq, All I Ask of You, and some other good shit was in there, man. You know, that's what we do at the end of the night. Old school soul food. I appreciate y'all tuning in for the little bit of time y'all been tuned in. All my people on YouTube that been tuned in and the website, man. Much love to y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Next week, Nani Blanco will be here. Big Boys Clothing will be here. It's gonna be a dope show. Y'all should definitely tune in. Same day, same time, 7 to 9. Hope to see y'all there. Got a show to get to. Y'all have a good night.